I want to thank you for joining me today for today's daily devotional. We're going to be in the book of 1 Kings, and we're going to be in the chapter 19. This is picking up from when Elijah just called out all the prophets of Baal, and which Elijah called on the true God, his God, and he came down and burned up the altar. Now we've moved to the next chapter, in chapter 19, where Elijah is actually scared. He's running from Jezebel. So we find him now that he's made his way into a cave because he's so scared. He's actually wanted to die, wishing that he no longer had to deal with the situation. So we go to chapter 19 in 1 Kings, and we look at verse 11. It says, "And he said, Go out and stand on the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind tore the mountains and broke in pieces the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire." Listen to this part. "And after the fire, the sound of a low whisper. And when Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his cloak, and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. And behold, there came a voice to him and said, What are you doing here, Elijah?" I think a lot of times we think to see God or understand Him, we think it's just going to be this huge, miraculous thing that is just across the sky, and God just brings down the rain and crushes rocks and parts waters. But God came to Elijah in the still small voice. And that's exactly how the Holy Spirit speaks to us and changes us. So be still today and allow God to change you, and allow Him to speak to you, and allow Him to use you in His Word throughout today. Love you guys. Have a good day.